Taking forever to make these videos. A rectangular box with a square base and a cover is to have a volume of 2,500 cubic feet. If the cost is $2 per square foot for the bottom and $3 per square foot for the top and $1 per square foot for the sides, which should the dimensions be? They said the volume is equal to 2,500 cubic feet, which is equal to base times height times width. That's the volume of a box. If it was a cube, it would be x cubed, x times x times x. The volume of a box is base times height times width, or x, y, z, x times y times z, where you have a box another hour goes by. Unbelievable. This is why you get paid. X, Y, Z. But they said that they want the box to be the bottom to be a square, which means they're going to have the same length, which means Y is going to equal X, or X is going to equal Y. So you can make your box X times Y. Whee! The volume equals x squared times y. Now to find the total cost of the box, we don't just, start taking the derivative of this thing, finding the rate at which the volume is changing or whatever. We want to add up all the sides of the box. We want to add up the surface areas. So the surface area of the bottom is x times x, x squared. The surface area of the top is just above the bottom, so that's also x squared. All right, the area of a square, x times x. And the area of the sides, this little square right here, whatever, it's going to be a rectangle, x times y. And there's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3. On the other side, 4. So 4xy. We have x and y here. No good. So you just, whenever you're like looking for a variable and you're like, I got to get rid of it, you go somewhere and look for an equal sign. You're no good. You got H's and B's and Z's. You're good. Let's just divide both sides by x squared. Just make it like this. So divide by x squared. Huh? Yeah? So y equals 2,500 over x squared. So this is y right here. It'd be right here. Why? Don't ask why. So (4x) times y. X on the top cancels, 1 on the bottom cancels. 4 times 2,500 is 10,000. So 10,000, 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, 10,000 x, there's an x on the bottom, to the -1. -1. Add these. Oh, hold up. We're told that the bottom of the box is $3 per square foot. The top of the bottom of the box was $2 per square foot. The top was $3 per square foot. The sides were $1, so still 4. So you add these two together, you get 5x squared. Everyone can do it from here, right? Yay! Take the derivative, find a critical value, make sure it's a minimum, yada yada, all that good stuff. 10x minus 10,000. X to the 0, yay! No, subtract the power to the -2 equals 0. Set it to 0 because we're trying to find a critical value. Let's do this step in another color. Nah. Divide both sides by 10. 0 over 10 is 0. So get out of here. And then we have x cubed minus 1,000 over x squared. So x minus 1,000 x squared, 1,000 x squared to the negative x squared. 1,000 x to the -2 is this. Okay. When you want to make a common denominator, you multiply this side by that side, and this side by that side. You cross multiply, and then you connect the line. So you get x cubed minus 1,000 over x squared equals 0. So the critical values are, one of them is x equals 0, because the derivative is undefined there. That's the critical value. But we don't care about x equals 0, because then we would have no volume. 0 times 0 times y would be no volume. So we can just get rid of that. So x cubed minus 1,000 equals 0. X cubed equals 1,000. Just move the 1,000 to the other side. 10 times 10 times 10 is 1,000. So x equals 10. You like just cube root this whole thing. It's going to equal 10. Check it with the number line. So we want to check all the slopes. So yay! Let's plug it into the volume one. That'll be sweet. How about the cost one? Yeah. Cost one here. No. We want to check the slopes. So we need to plug that into the derivative. These are the derivative. So anything bigger than, get out of here, you fly. Anything bigger than 10 will be, like, let's plug in 11. 11 times 11 is 121. Times 10 is 1,210 plus 121. Who cares? It's bigger than 1,000. So something bigger than 1,000 minus 1,000 is positive. Put in something less. Let's put in 9. 9 times 9 is 81. Times 10 is 810 minus 81. 729. That's minus. It's negative. So the slopes on this side are negative. The slopes of the graph, let's say you have some forget. The slopes are negative of the graph. This probably looks like something like that. Yeah, that's the graph will look like this. The slopes on this side are negative. Hits 0 at 10, it starts going positive. So this is concave up, which means there's a minimum at 10. So yay, we're good. X equals 10. But what does y equal? We will need all the dimensions of the whole box. So let's plug our x to find y into the derivative. Yay! No, there's no y's. How about the cost function? Yay! There's a y, but we have no numbers. Oh, this one. Y equals 2500 over x squared. So y equals 2500 over 100. 10 times 10 is 100. Cancel these puppies. Y equals 25. So the dimensions of the box are 10 times 10 times 25. That's going to be 2,500 cubic feet. And that's the answer.